I have something I want to share with you. Let's go for a walk. We train. I've learned a lot. Why is this so hard to talk about? Let's try this again. I have to show you. I've been doing a little bit of soul searching lately. And I found that in life, there are things that come to you, and there are things that move away from you. What I mean by that is the following. If I look at my headphones, it's either I'm pulling things to me in life or I'm pushing them away from me. The problem when you do that is the more you push away, the more they come back. It's this constant ebb and flow. It's this constant back and forth. It's like being extremely happy up here, and then a couple of days later, you're absolutely miserable down here. Being extremely happy is an amazing feeling, and being extremely sad is not the best feeling. So for every positive, there is a negative. I enjoy running. I enjoy getting faster. I enjoy all of the fruits of my labor as I'm going through the training. It's such an amazing feeling. And I'm like literally up here, like I'm so excited. And then something happens, and then literally I'm brought right back down and thrown the other way, and I'm so upset and distraught. I've always been a lifelong learner. And the more I learn, the more that I open my eyes to different perspectives and to different thoughts and to different feelings, different experiences, environments, friendships, relationships, I feel so much smarter. Do you guys feel the same way? Comment below on something that you've learned recently that totally surprised you. It can be in life, it can be in running and training, whatever it is, but comment below, I'd like to read it. You know the moment when you run a marathon and you're so excited for the day and it goes extremely well and you're euphoric, you're like on top of the world. Well, I finished strong, everybody. 3 hours, 33 minutes and 59 seconds. I think it's unofficial. There I have it. I completed my first marathon. I am a very happy man. It's like you're Superman or Superwoman, right? And then what happens is a couple of days later, all of a sudden you realize that big goal that you achieved is now accomplished and it's done with. And time continues to move forward. And then you feel a little bit depressed. All that work that you did led up to that one big moment, and that one big moment is now gone. And you kind of come down in the dumps. You got the marathon blues, the ultra marathon blues. What I'm about to tell you is it doesn't need to be like that. And it can be like this in life as well. Because yo-yoing between really happy and really sad. Hey everybody, well, I finished my marathon today and it was ugly. It was ugly. I wasn't 100% when I started. I didn't really talk too much about it. When I was coming down the highway, my legs cramped up, like my quads were bad. I had a tightness in my chest, like I had a vice that was closing in, and I had a hard time breathing. Sucks, because you're doing this all, like it's awful. It's not a great feeling. So we can obtain things in our life. Right? We can obtain wealth, we can obtain knowledge, we can attain strength, we can attain fitness, we can attain things. But the biggest thing that we can attain is who you are and how you identify your experiences in life and where you put the emphasis and the importance on things. What I mean by this is I want you to be unshakable. I want you to encounter things in your life that will not shake your foundation. And I believe wholeheartedly, if you are in tune with who you are as a person, whether you're pulling something close to you or whether you're pushing it away from you, right? You have to understand that these things are going to happen. And the quicker I found that understanding these things, it's made injuries and letdowns and amazing races and times and fitness and wealth and success and failure and all these things, it's made it much easier to deal with. So how can you be unshakable? Understand what you're putting out there in the world, right? I've talked to friends of mine and I've explained it to them like this. You can be like the country of Switzerland. You can be neutral in a lot of ways, right? And I have a good friend of mine, past client of mine, still a very good friend of mine who I helped move out to British Columbia. And he's always taken the approach of, I don't get too excited and I don't get too sad. I pretty much stay neutral. And so by doing so, it's allowed him to weather the storm, right? Whether somebody at work tries to put him down, whether or not he doesn't get the promotion that he wants. Like running. With running, we put in our time and our effort and our energy into that one thing. And we're excited about the amazing results that it brings. But then what happens is things sometimes fall apart and then we feel lost and we can't figure out what it is that we have to do to bring ourselves back from the precipice of despair. Now, why do I tell you these things? Well, I'm not running today because I am injured again. Guys, I went through this amazing epic hike with my wife yesterday, and I have to show you some of the footage here. So if you don't want to watch, you can skim through to the next chapter. But seriously, this place is beautiful. It's awesome. My wife is amazing. I'm so happy that she was able to experience it with me. She doesn't like being on video. She refers to herself when it comes to cameras as snuffleupagus. Yeah, baby. That's all you're doing. I think my nuts are a little cold. Adventures. Look at all these trees. My wife is such a trooper. Seriously, just look at her. Way up there in the distance. She's amazing. I don't know another spouse that would actually do something like this. In my circle of friends anyways. This is incredible. So when you are unshakable, nobody can bring you down and no one can push you up, right? You're neutral. When we get older and we age, the things that we have obtained is harder to continue to do. So you may be running really, really great one year, and then the next year you're not running so well, and the year after not so well. And what happens is as we get older, we sometimes slow down. we start to lose the things that we have obtained. And so as we lose those things that we have obtained in life, you have to look at it and say, well, what was it that I obtained? Like, did I obtain success, or am I successful? It's the difference between the two. And for me, I strive to be successful. I can have success in my running. I can run faster. I can run an ultra marathon. I could run a marathon. But as I get older, I start to lose what it is that I once had. Others are running faster than me because they are younger, and I am now getting older. So looking at being a successful individual and what I am putting into my spirit, into my heart, and into my soul, and who I am, I strive to be a better version of myself each and every day. I do what I can with what I have, and I like to share my experiences with all of you. Because in this global world, we all need to be lifted up every now and then. So follow your heart, follow the things that you love and you enjoy. And if there are roadblocks, if there are things that are happening in your life that just aren't happening for you, that you're injured, you're not running as fast as you want, ask yourself the question, did you enjoy your run? Was it a joyful experience? Did it get you out of the house? Did it put your feet on the trail, and were you able to have a positive experience? Were you able to help another human being, whether financially, whether in running, or whether in life, any which way? Guys, I just want you to understand that I am so grateful for all of you, for the comments and the likes and the shares. It means an immense amount to me. And I'd like to be able to pay it forward. If you are struggling, if you are having a hard time, reach out to the individuals in your life, your support team, to help you get through some tough times. Just know that where you are in your training, where you are in running, whether you are training using the Maffetone method, whether you're training with speed work, whether you're doing a combination of 80-20, or whatever it is, put your heart and soul into it, but put it into perspective. We are runners, but we also have life, right? Life and running go hand in hand. And it's important to know that you are not defined by where you are in life at the moment. You are not defined by your failures or success. You are not defined by any of those things. I look at it this way. You are defined by your actions, your intent. You are defined by what you believe in. And you are defined by your integrity, your honesty, and your kindness, and what you do for another human being. I love all of you guys. I haven't gotten to meet all of you. Hopefully one day I will. I just can feel the positivity that comes through in the comments, and it warms my heart. And so, like I always say, everyone, get out and live your life on your terms. See you on Sunday.